beautifuls, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Naya. If you're returning, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve my full glam makeup routine. Very glowy, super pretty. Not gonna do too much talking. If you want to see how I achieve this glam, just keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna fill in my brows using my favorite pencil right now by MAC. I use the color Spiked. I fell in love with this eyebrow pencil probably like a few months ago, and I literally have not stopped wearing it. I really just want to go with the natural shape of my brow, and I just kind of lightly fill it in any sparse areas. Filled in my brows, I'm just gonna go in with my Morphe brow gel. So now to cover up my brows, I'm gonna use the Too Faced concealer in Honey. I'm gonna be taking the foundation shade that I'm gonna be using for the front of my brow so that it's not too harsh. If you use one concealer shade for your eyebrows, I feel like it doesn't look as gradient. And just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do my brows first. I'm taking my foundation shade because we do not want halo brows, okay? Okay, so now that the brows are done, we're gonna get into this base. The key to a flawless face is moisturizing and prepping. I'm gonna be going in with my Fresh Deep Hydration Face Cream. I absolutely love this, y'all. This stuff is so moisturizing. Like, surprisingly, it didn't make me break out because usually my skin is like really sensitive. And I'm gonna go in with my Biossance Vitamin C Rose Oil. We're gonna get this base as hydrated as possible. And then I have my NYX primer, and I really love this primer. It's illuminizing and it gives me that like glow that I'm looking for. This stuff is so good, y'all. Like, I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation by NARS. This is the NARS Sheer Glow. This foundation just gives me skin. I bought it with the pump because it just makes it so much easier to use. Because I feel like it's the only foundation that really gives me that skin glow that I'm looking for. My favorite thing about this foundation is that it is buildable and it's really lightweight, like, especially because my skin is really dry. And even when I'm doing makeup, I use this on people who have oily skin too. It's just really workable. I just blend that in. And yes, I put makeup on my forehead too. And for this foundation, I'm using the shade Macao. I know they say everybody uses this shade, but... So now I'm going in with my Real Techniques brush. And to ensure that I keep a really smooth base, I spray between every step. It looks so good. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer and I'm gonna highlight all the high points on my face. Going in with the same concealer that I used under my eyebrows. I use Too Faced in Honey. I bring my concealer up because I feel like I already have chubby cheeks, so I don't want to bring my concealer too low. I'm running out of this concealer, y'all. That's how much I use it. I really love this concealer. This concealer is like full coverage. I love Too Faced. Under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose. I want a really bright under eye. I'm gonna also go in with my e.l.f. concealer. This is another really full coverage concealer for literally half the price. And I go in with the shade Medium Sand. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. And when I do my concealer, I'm kind of already like contouring my nose because I just bring it towards the bridge of my nose. And kind of just want to let that sit. The longer that you let your concealer sit, the more full coverage it's gonna be. It does not take this concealer long to dry at all. So while I'm letting that sit, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of bronze up my face. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. bronzer in the shade Bronze Belle, and this is like a nice chocolate color. So when I'm like contouring my nose, I take it up to where my eyebrow starts and I kind of bring it down. and it kind of already gonna go in with a really dense brush. And I'm gonna put that right under my concealer and around my face and around my forehead, just to bring the color back into our face. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray again. Full coverage look, I blend out my concealer with my brush and I go in starting blend it out from the edges first for a really seamless look. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see how it's already blending? It's giving cheekbones. Okay. So now that everything is blended, it's looking really smooth, really flawless. I'm gonna just go in with my sponge to blend it out some more. Y'all, these beauty blenders are literally the truth. I love these so much. And then I'm gonna go in with just the tiniest amount of blush in the color Joy. I'm just gonna take this a little bit high on the high points of my cheekbones, and I'm only taking a little bit. Low-key, I could put more. This blush is really good, actually. Okay, so now that all of my products are on, it's time for the powders. And for my powders, I use Huda Beauty and I use my One Size powder. So I always double set. So now that my concealer is all blended out, I'm gonna go in with my fluffy brush and just tap that underneath my eyes. Really just lightly tapping it in. And I really love this powder because it really just melts into my skin. So pretty. So while that's sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Morphe palette and I'm gonna take this medium to darkest shade. I'm gonna bronze up my face. So I kind of just go in a circular motion and go ahead and bronze up my face. With that same brush, I'm gonna tap the powder off a little. I'm gonna blend that out and then apply my second powder. Now for the brightest shade, I'm going in with my Huda Beauty and Banana Bread. I really love the formula of this powder. I started using this like a year ago. I'm telling you, y'all, like, it makes my under eye look so flawless. And it kind of makes me have like an airbrush look. And the key to having a flawless under eye too is a powder puff. So to kind of blend that out on the edges, I take my powder puff and I just blend that out. While that's sitting a little bit, I'm gonna go in with my favorite blush by MAC. All of the girls who know, this is my favorite blush right now. This is like the prettiest pink blush. I didn't blend the powder away all the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that pink blush on there. Oh, on top of that, I'm going in with this blush shade right here from the Morphe palette. It doesn't really have a name, but it's just a little bit darker. And I'm kind of just going in under that to create like a really gradient effect to my blush. I know I look crazy, but now we're gonna go into the eyeshadow and I'm gonna do a really soft cut crease. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 18W palette. I kind of just go in on the line of my crease with that dark shade. To kind of create that cut crease effect. And then I'm gonna take it and I'm not gonna go over the line, but I'm literally gonna go, and I'm gonna go along my crease, but I'm only gonna do it halfway. I'm not gonna do it all the way. And just to add a little tiny bit of color, I'm literally gonna go in with that pink blush shade. Then I'm just gonna deepen that up with this berry color. And then for my inner corner, I'm gonna take that lightest shade and just put that all on my inner corner, all on my lid. That's so cute. And to blend it a little bit better, I'm gonna take the darkest shade and just kind of blend that towards the front. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of shimmer to my inner corner just to make my eyes pop some more. And now with my Essence eyeliner, I'm gonna go ahead on my eyes, and I'm not really doing like a wing. And I'm gonna stop right here because I'm gonna deepen that and make it a little bit darker around my eyes. And then with this tiny little brush, and I'm just gonna take that black eyeshadow and I'm gonna just smoke out the edges of my eyeliner because I really want to create that like smoky eye effect. I feel like it just makes my eyes really pop. I'm gonna go in with my favorite mascara right now. My favorite mascara, this is actually a drugstore mascara. I'm going in with my Essence mascara. This mascara is so good, and it's literally only like $3 at Ulta. And I'm gonna put my mascara on before I do my lashes. I want something fluffy but not like too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on off camera, and then I'm gonna go ahead and come back. Okay, so now that the lashes are on, I use my Kiss lash glue to put my lashes on. Of course, I'm gonna go in with my black eyeliner. I'm gonna go in and smoke out under my eye because I just feel like that just makes my eyes look so like sexy and sultry. I don't know what it is about lining my under eye. Like, look at this eye and then look at this eye. Like, now to dust off my powder, I'm going in with my Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder. I use a color that's like one shade. It's either my complexion or like one shade darker. I use the shade 65 Toffee. I feel like I love using the Micro Smooth powder to wipe off my powder, taking, you know, and it adds color back into the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend out that powder. I'm gonna add just a little bit more pink blush because I feel like you can never have too much blush. And with my Micro Smooth powder, I'm gonna just go along the bridge of my nose to kind of define my nose some more. I feel like this is giving 2016 glam a little bit, but I don't really care. Oh, my favorite drugstore setting spray is my Makeup Revolution Sport Fix setting spray. Y'all, this stuff is so good. So we can melt everything together. For my highlight, I'm using the OG, my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder. Y'all, I'm so sad because it dropped, so it's a little bit like broken up. I'm gonna use this and go on all the high points of my face just to add like an extra glow. So I go on like the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and I add just the tiniest little bit on my cheeks. So cute. Then for a little bit of a pink shimmer, and I'm also going with my Fenty highlighter in the color Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule, and I kind of go in over top of that because it adds very much like a rose gold look. And I went ahead and added some mascara on the bottom of my lashes, and now we're gonna go on to the lips. I'm using 3 products. I have my LA Girl lip pencil in the color brown. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with that. And this is really dark. It almost looks black, but it's not. Of course, I'm a matte girl, so for the perfect nude lip, I love going in with Velvet Teddy by MAC. This is my favorite lipstick. I just put that on my lips. And this is like the perfect neutral nude lip. Like, this is like my go-to nude lip combo when I'm doing like a full glam. To top it off, I'm gonna go in with my favorite lip gloss. It's called Oyster Girl by MAC. And I'll go ahead and put that over top. It just adds a really nice, kind of like an iridescent purplish gloss. And I have a beauty mark right here. I'm gonna go ahead and add that back since it was kind of covered up with the powder. And I feel like to finish off my glam, I always add like a few beauty marks. I don't know why, it just, you know, it really finishes the look. Here, one right there. To finish off the look, I'm gonna go in with the Resolution Fix and Glow, the dewy finish with the shimmer particles in it. Can we please get into this glam, honey? Then this is the final look, guys. Okay, the under eye is sitting super cute. And this is for all my baddies that like to use high-end makeup and drugstore, because as you can see, I used a little bit of everything. You don't only have to use high-end products to achieve a full glam. Pretty much it for this look. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Definitely go follow all of my socials, my Instagram and my TikTok. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I've liked this before.